trying my luck, I'm taking my chances. With all the odds in my favor, I'm shooting for the moon, taking a gamble on you. I'm shooting for the moon and taking a gamble on you.
So usually when I head out to Vegas, I go there to sit by the pool, take in the sun, or perhaps film the Consumer Electronics Show. But this time it was different. This time I went to see the Tropicana Casino and Resort get imploded. So I got really lucky with getting a room out in Vegas this time around. Usually I get a deal up on the Strip, but between a sporting event and the implosion, the rooms were astronomically priced. Luckily, Tuscany Suites, about 1.5 blocks east from the Strip, I was able to get a room for $90 a night, no resort fee. The room was huge. It had been about 500 square foot, had both a tub and a shower, anything you would want in a room. So I got into Vegas, I got into that room, then it was time to head down to where the action would be. So now it was time to head down to where all the action was going to be. I decided to walk it, so I leave Tuscany Suites and I shoot just a little bit west on East Flamingo, then I go south on Koval, and I stayed on Koval for about a mile, and that brought me to my destination, which was the MGM parking garage. So once I was at the garage, I immediately went up to the top. You know, who wouldn't? I set my camera up. About half an hour later, security came. Oh, man. Like, you can't stay here, but you're more than welcome to go anywhere on the 5th level on down. So, all right, I can handle that. I can still get the shot there. So I go down 2 levels to the 5th floor, 5th level, seeing it's a garage. And I set up my camera. And I'm waiting there for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And all of a sudden, a tarp comes dropping down from the top of the building. Well, it would have been great if that security guard had mentioned to me that was going to happen. So now I need to go running around to find a shot. So I head out of the garage and I walk up to the Strip. And I knew the Strip was going to be closed down, but I wanted to see what my options were going to be. And there was this great sergeant that I met from the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. And I had a media badge on, so he knew I wasn't just an everyday tourist, for one. And B, it seemed that I appeared to know the area. Because I'm asking him what areas were going to be open, what is closed. So he gave me the rundown of everything that they were doing. And it was tough to locate this information anywhere online. I didn't see it on local news broadcasts. So he actually told me exactly where to go to film this. So I head back down Tropicana to the intersection of Tropicana and Koval. And he says, that is where we're setting up our barricade. You can go right across the street there, and you'll get a direct shot at the tower. So I thank him for that. I get down to the, it was actually a gas station at the corner there, and I set up my camera, and then next thing you know, I'm recording the fireworks, which we're going to see. I recorded the entire show, and then we'll see from my vantage point with my camera the implosion of one of the towers at Tropicana. Now, mind you, I'm using a $600 camera from 1/4 mile away. I knew I wasn't going to get fascinating results. I knew people were in town with $5,000, $10,000 outfits, and they had primo locations set up because they're locals and professionals, and that's what they do. But I'm happy with the look that I got on this, so we're going to see my look, and then we'll take a look at some other coverage that was shot.
Hit it. Rest in peace, Tropicana! drones right here, yeah. What if the drones get knocked out for the fireworks? Rest in peace, Tropicana! brother. I love you. Tropicana. Beautiful. Yeah, they said they can take the other one down, right?
So you can see how there really wasn't anything set up for public viewing for this. The entire show, the drone show, the fireworks, the implosion, it was made to be broadcast. It was made for television. There weren't supposed to be anyone in the area to view this for obvious reasons, but some of us found places to be able to witness it. That implosion, it's completely different when you're in person, because you actually feel the thump, 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 thump. And then when that building comes down, you feel it collapsing from a quarter of a mile away. You still had that feeling. And it was quite intense. I've never seen a building get imploded before. I'm happy I was able to see this one. Tropicana does have some memories for me. I'm happy I made it to the implosion. So let's take a look at how some of the local news outlets were covering this, and some other private footage.
Wow, that is hard to believe that those were once the buildings. That's crazy. Cranes are all set to go. Let's get some zoomage. This debris was all here yesterday. But look at that. That's the North Tower, that's the South Tower. It doesn't look like a lot of debris for an entire freaking building, but however they did gut it. So yeah. Should we zoom in a little more? Yeah, let's do that. It's getting real tight now. Let's see. I'll go slow so you don't get seasick. Started to cover it already. I'm still curious how part of the building almost ended up by the street. Check that out. Someone left their vehicle there overnight. Look at that. It is covered with crap. You know what? I'm probably going to be covered with crap if I stay here any longer.
So you saw the dust cloud that came up from the implosion, and you just saw it start to plume and go up and out. And I had realized I had about a minute to strike all my gear, get it packed up, and get back to walking down Colville. So I did that, walked back down to the hotel, got back in about 3:15 in the morning. At this point, I had been up 28 hours because I was traveling since 3 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time the day before, and here I am. It was 3:15, 3:30 Pacific Daylight Time. So do the math. Very tiring day. Slept in till about 10 o'clock that morning and enjoyed a day or two by the pool in Vegas with above average temperatures, actually record-breaking temperatures, typically 80 to 85 this time of year. I stayed 95 was the typical average. It did hit 96, 97, and they broke a record with heat. So I got to enjoy that as well. Again, I really appreciated the help from the Metro to get me into a position where I was able to film it and be there in person to witness it with my own eyes. And now all that Tropicana is are memories.
I'll ride in my luck, I'm taking my chances. With all the odds in my favor, I'm shooting for the moon. Taking a gamble on you. I'm shooting for the moon and taking a gamble on you.